Okay, are you ready for the this day only? This is so awesome. This is so exciting. Girls, you have to we're all gonna be calm. We're gonna take a deep breath here, but we are going to get you that princess earring that every girl dreams of. This is a once in a lifetime. We have to come nice and close and we'll show you each choice individually, starting off with Tanzanite. Now, and again, we're gonna come nice and close because I want you to see what this is all about. Look at the size, look at the beauty, look at the color of your Tanzanite. Genuine, gorgeous Tanzanite studs. I know. $90 off. $90 off. Aren't these beautiful? These are amazing. These would be a beautiful gift for a bride. Something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. That stunning Tanzanite, one of the most magnificent gems on earth, one of the most popular gemstones worldwide, and you are getting a huge 2.5 carat Tanzanite stud. Each stud is, we're looking at a carat. Huge, gorgeous, look at the color, genuine, natural Tanzanite. This is first come, first serve on this. It's a this day only price because we did the final presentation of the Today's Special earlier. It's $90 off. I can't even believe it. I would love to get that home to you, so good luck. And then the second choice is genuine Morganite. Look at these beautiful Morganite gems. That blushy pink color, God, is that pretty. Look at that, that's genuine natural Morganite, one of the most loved pink stones worldwide with the halo surround, solid sterling silver, finished in rhodium, I can't get over $99.90 for this earring, I really can't. It's 527-403, they're brand new. We're not supposed to be priced this low. This is only because the Today's Special is pretty much sold out in one color and getting limited in the other choice. But this is a way for you to get to own rare, beautiful, exotic gemstones at a mere fraction of what you would expect to pay anywhere else. This earring appraised at $220. I think you'd be lucky to buy this for $220. Look at how beautiful this is on the ear. I love a stud earring. This is when I come to work, when I'm running around doing my errands, my earring of choice is a stud earring. At my absolute earring of choice, I love a classic, beautiful stud on the ear. It covers your earlobe, it's the perfect size, and they look absolutely extraordinary on the ear. So whether you go with the Tanzanite, whether you go with the peach Morganite, either way, again, we're looking at 2.5 carats total gem weight here. So that's 1.25 carats in each ear. 1.25 carat in each ear, which is the perfect size. And I'll find out which is going to be the first to disappear here, but I would recommend them to every single one of you. We'll go nice and close on mine too, so you can see these up close and in person. Tanzanite is 1,000 times more rare than a diamond. This is one of the most extraordinary values we've ever had on Tanzanite. To get that color in that size with this beautiful design is, I think, just unbelievable. We don't have thousands of this whatsoever. We have a few hundred available. The cut is divine. The Tanzanite stone is one that is a color change stone. It's pleochroic, which means sometimes it looks more blue. Sometimes it's going to look more violet. They actually say it's really trichroic, which means you will occasionally see other colors like golds and reds pop from that stone. The cut of this is beautiful. They sparkle like crazy. I love it. The actual measurement on this, if you're wondering, they're measuring just about 1/2 inch, just from top to bottom. You're looking at 7/16, so just under 1/2 inch. So they're a beautiful size, easy to wear, comfortable, classy, elegant. I love them. I think they're amazing. And Tanzanite, I'm being told, will be the first to go of the two. They're both absolutely gorgeous. Look at the Morganite, that blush pink. Morganite is the prettiest natural pink stone. It's named after the famous J.P. Morgan of Tiffany & Company. These are both Tiffany love stones. These are both stones that were originally only found at Tiffany. Tiffany had the exclusive on both these stones for a long, long time. They are the ones that financed the expedition when Tanzanite was discovered. They were the ones that discovered that beautiful Morganite for the first time, and it's named after the famed J.P. Morgan, who was a dear friend of George Coons, and he named it after his dear friends who used to help finance a lot of these different gem expeditions. So bottom line is, you're getting two rare, beautiful, exotic gemstones here. You're picking your favorite one. Tanzanite will be the first to go, but I would just say, if you don't have a beautiful classic pair of Tanzanite studs yet, and this has a bolder statement, it's not just a little stud, but with that halo surround, you get more presence on the ear, so it is definitely impressive. Look at how beautiful this is. Stay on the phone as you call in to order this. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to get to say hi. I'd love to get to hear your feedback. I hope you've shopped around a little bit, because to get 2.5 carat tanzanite studs, you guys know as well as I do, that is not something that happens every day of the week. That is for sure. And especially when you get the larger stones in this beautiful color like this. And tanzanite is just one of those incredible gemstones. It's a one-source gemstone. You can only get this in one place in the world. That's Tanzania, Africa. We deal directly with, I've had a chance to sit down with them at the Tucson show. Our supplier, they actually, Tanzanite 1, it's like the De Beers to diamonds, Tanzanite 1 is to tanzanite. So they are the ones that actually control the tanzanite. They're the ones that have access to the mines, that get the stones, distribute the stones, and they're a handful of these different, you know, these different people in the world. We deal directly with people that have the direct rights to the mine. And we are able to do, there we are at the Tanzanite booth actually, and I was of course going completely bonkers because I just, again, love the stone. It's probably one of my favorites. It's hard to pick a favorite because I love all the blue stones. I love stones in general, but the blues are quite stunning. But I will just say this particular value is a one-time only. This cannot be repeated at this price. I have to be perfectly honest with you. I have no idea how they took $90 off this brand new earring. I would think at $149, I'd be jumping around here. I'd be excited. I'd be bouncing out of my chair. At $99, I'm a little bit shocked. I'm a little bit like, what in the heck? $99 for these earrings? Are you kidding me? When we worked on this, again, nobody could have ever guessed that this was a $99 earring. So, and if you've ever shopped for Tanzanite, you know that. Solid precious sterling silver, rhodium finished, just all the things that you love about beautiful, fine jewelry, fine quality jewelry. And again, one of the rarest gems on earth. There is less than a 1 million to 1 chance that Tanzanite will ever be discovered anywhere else in the world. There's nowhere on the planet that they have ever discovered that produces this same beautiful species of zoisite that has this incredible blue, violet blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Last call in a minute is going out on the Tanzanite. There's only a couple hundred pair left. So I hope you get your Tanzanite before they sell out. As I said, this will not be repeated. I can promise you that, because we do not sell this ever. This is not something that we would normally ever sell for $99.90. I just want to give the crew a heads up. I think my earpiece is going out. Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't, so I think it's going out. So Rocky, I'm not ignoring you. I just can only half hear you. But look at how pretty this is on there. And with that morganite, that blushy pink, if you are a pink girl, if you love the pastels, and a lot of us do, that is the prettiest. It looks like a little pink diamond earring in your ear. Look at that. And this is the earring that you're just going to reach for every day if you want to. That's why we all love our stud earrings so much, because they really are fantastic to wear. They look beautiful, they feel great, they don't pull on your ear, they don't weigh down on your ear. So I think that is something that you girls are all gonna find you're really going to have fun with. And stay on the phone if you're calling in to order. I really wanna meet you. I'd love to chat with you. I'd like to see what you have in mind for this earring. If you happen to be born in December, this is your birthstone. Lucky you. That beautiful, beautiful violety blue is your birthstone, December girls out there. What a way to get to wear your birthstone. Aren't they pretty? This just came out so great. I am beside myself thrilled for anybody ordering them. I know they'll become a customer pick, because at that price, if you've ever shopped 2.5 carats of morganite, 2.5 carats, 2.5 carats of tanzanite. Seriously. 2.5 carats of morganite with that beautiful halo surround on both choices. Look at that pink. I know, a lot of you might be getting both. I don't blame you. Tanzanite, we have under 300 and counting, and then morganite's close behind. Couple hundred the morganite, and then that's all she wrote for this. This is what we call a this day only, and it is definitely a force to be reckoned with here. If you have a favorite tanzanite ring that you love to wear, if you've ever wanted a tanzanite stud and you want something with a little more presence on the ear, this is perfect. It's not too big, it doesn't fall forward, but it covers the pierced part of your ear, and it just looks so expensive, frankly. This looks expensive, and frankly, it would be a lot more expensive. I see an appraised value of $220. I think that would be an amazing price for this earring. So here today, and for those of you watching, anybody who's not tuned in is gonna probably miss this whole thing, because these are on their way to a sellout with over 500 out the door. The Tanzanite, we are down to about 200 or so. So pick up your phone or log on to hsn.com. They're just really, really beautiful. Look at the color. The color is fantastic. Beautiful saturation of color. It's just dreamy blue. I mean, eye-watering blue when you see it. It's so icy and so rich. And that's, you know, Tanzanite, remember, Tanzanite does not always come in this color. It comes in a range of color. And I love all the colors. Even the lighter periwinkle is very pretty. But this beautiful, more saturated blue, that beautiful, almost like a cornflower. Look at the color of that blue. And again, Tanzanite is so sparkly and so beautiful. And again, I love it with that halo because it just brings all this extra light and sparkle up to your face and up by your ear. So that's the Tanzanite choice, very limited. That will be the first to go. And then the Morganite, if you're a girl who loves your baby pinks, maybe you have a boy and a girl, get one of each. Maybe she's expecting a baby girl, or for the husbands out there, maybe she had a baby girl. What a beautiful gift. So for the moms out there, this is one more reason to pick up a blue and a pink for his and for hers. Tanzanite, fewer than 100 pair left now. So the Tanzanite is definitely going to be a goner here momentarily. Run to your phone and get them tonight. If you're just stopping by, if you're channel surfing by, this is a this day only. It's a brand new earring. When we worked on this earring, again, in my wildest dreams, I sit here in shock half the time when I see $99 for something of this caliber. If I was shopping in any store anywhere and I picked this up and I looked at the tag and it said $100, I would think it was fake. I would. I'd say, okay, what am I looking at here? I'm being honest with you. I would not even believe it was real. Just for the record, everything we tell you is the absolute truth. I want you to know that this is absolutely unequivocally the real thing. It's genuine, natural, of the earth Tanzanite, but honestly, it's something that is kind of hard to believe. I think people are like, what? Is that for real? That's real precious metal. That's real genuine Tanzanite. It's just, you know, you can't help but be a little skeptical when you see stones that big in this beautiful color, in this classy design, and $25 on your credit card, you'll be wearing them on FlexPay. So seriously, I mean, if I saw this beautiful Morganite earring locked in a case in a fine jewelry store and they took them out for me to look at, and I saw them priced at $99, I would be dumbfounded. I would. I don't see jewelry stores offering things like this. So HSN, that's why we're the largest importer and retailer of colored gems in the United States. We get to do very, very special things. We have incredible, incredible values. This is an example of that. So whether you are going for the Morganite, whether you are going for the Tanzanite, and a lot of you are doing both, this is the day to be adding beautiful, genuine gemstones to your fine jewelry wardrobe. And again, the pink, that Morganite is a member of the beryl family of gemstones. It's a sister stone to emerald. Emerald is green beryl. Aquamarine is to beryl what Morganite is to beryl. Aquamarine, that delicate, beautiful oceanic blue. So Morganite is that delicate, soft, gorgeous blush. It is the prettiest pink. You heard us talking earlier about the fact that there are very few natural pink gemstones out there. Morganite is one of the most loved. It is a beautiful, beautiful pink. And you can see, look at it go. I know our clock is ticked down here, so we don't have a lot of time left to chat about this before these are sold out. Last we checked, the Tanzanite was just about spoken for. I'll show them side by side one more time. The choice is yours. This is the first time we've ever seen this earring, and here, somebody up there in a really good mood. It's the grand finale of the big event, and they're just, they seriously, this is just, you know, Planners Unplugged up there, and they are just going for it. So for $99.90, I would say stock up. I mean, this is one of those earrings that even if you don't know who it's for yet, get a couple pair, keep one, give one. Brides. Brides of America, if you're getting married and you love the blues or the pink, what an incredible gift for your bridesmaids. Oh my gosh, this could be a gorgeous gift. For a bride, I'd love to see the blue for a bride, something blue to wear. Or again, bridesmaid gift, that beautiful soft pink. Think Mother's Day coming up in May. We're not gonna have this at Mother's Day. I can guarantee you that, by the way, they're disappearing so quickly. So for your mom, for Mother's Day, tuck this away. How many left in Tanzanite, Rocky? If you want the Tanzanite, there's 50 pair. finals going on in the Tanzanite, and the Morganite's close behind. So don't hang up whatever you do. If you're on the line, stay there. We will keep you posted. So excited you're getting your new earrings. You will be delighted with these. What an incredible value that is. 527403 is the item number. All right, now, couple